little closer. I can't see. Oh, yeah. There you are. Hi, we're detectives. Remember when we got all of those cases and missions handed to us from the detectives, and they were telling us all about the different cases that we needed to solve as word detectives? Well, breaking news, word detectives. Some of those cases of tricky words have come back. And I need your help, word detectives, to solve these tricky cases. So, are you up to the challenge? Are you going to use everything that you have in your toolkit to be able to solve words with me? Right, sounds good. Let's give it a try. So, word detectives, here is our mission for today. When we read as word detectives, we first have to stop and notice when something seems a little fishy. We can't just keep going and pretend like there's no clues that are letting us know that something's not right. As word detectives, we slow down and we use everything that we already know to try our very best to solve that case. I'm going to show you what that looks like with one of my favorite books, Frog and Toad by Arnold Lobel. So, as a reader right now, as a word detective, if I come across a tricky word, you tell me what to do. Stop. And then use everything that I know to try to solve that tricky word. Let's give it a try. I knew that I asked the right word detectives to help me with this. So I'm going to be reading just a part of the story, Spring. Frog ran up the path to Toad's house. We're detectives. I don't know what this word is. Sorry. I don't know what this word is right here. Okay. As a reader, I need to do everything that I can to stop and to figure out this tricky word. Are there any clues? Okay, so in the story it's saying that Frog ran up to Toad's house, and then there appears to be a clue over here in the picture. If I think about what Frog is doing, he's knocking. Okay. Frog ran up the path to Toad's house. He knocking on the front door. I don't know if I think I'm close, but I don't think I've solved it yet. I know that ED says D or ed sometimes. He knocked. He knocked? Does that sound right? He knocked on the front door. Okay. Readers, wait a minute. Did I just solve my first case? Did I come across a tricky word and stop when I thought things seemed kind of fishy? And then I used the clues that were around me to try to solve that tricky word. Let's keep going. There was no answer. Toad, Toad, shouted Frog, wake up, it's spring. Blah, said a voice from inside the house. Toad, Toad, cried Frog, the sun is shining, the snow is melting, wake up, I'm not here, said the voice. Okay, now on this page, readers, word detectives, if I come across a tricky word, I'm going to have you pause your video and I'm going to have you help me solve it. Frog walked into the house. It was dark. I don't know that word. I don't know this word right here. Okay, I think this is a job for the word detectives. Take a look at this word. Use everything that you know as a word detective to try to solve it. Look for any clues that you can find and press pause on the screen. I'm going to zoom in for you. All right. Were you able to use your clues to figure out that tricky word? Well, if it were me and I was trying to solve this mystery, I might break it up with my finger because my finger is one of my best tools and I've always got it with me. I might break it up and look at the first part. Shutters. All the shutters were closed. Oh, shutters, like what goes over a window, right? So, readers, there The clues were a little bit trickier because there was no shutters in the picture and it didn't help me. But what did help me was looking at the whole word and using another tool in my toolbox, breaking it up with my finger. Okay, we're detectives. That's all we have time for today. We better get going before they see us. But I will be back with another mission. And remember, use all the tools in your toolbox as you're reading and as you're solving tricky words. And don't move past words that seem fishy. You have to stop and you have to look really closely at them to figure it out. All right, readers. Until next time, bye bye.